Tyler, we're gonna do a new episode
Why?
because we just gotta.
Go away.
What?
I don't like you.
Okay.
I'm just doing this for the financial gain down the line. It's the Tyler and Brand Show! Starring me!
Yeah, and me too.
Hello, welcome. I'm Tyler, and today with me I have Mr. Scrooge McLoser, a famous scholar. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm just so I must ask, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an extremely well-regarded scholar at the University of Berkeley.
and what influenced you?
I said I'm at Berkeley. Didn't you listen to a single word that I said?
Yes.
I say, is there something funny that I'm not noticing? You know, I do notice that everywhere I go, it seems like everyone is always in stitches, and I never can seem to be able to figure out what exactly it is they're laughing at. I believe that perhaps there's some sort of joke that I don't get. My dear sir, are you going to be okay?
Okay, so, I must say, how many years did you study at Berkeley?
I've been at Berkeley for over 37 years.
Holy crap, that is quite a achievement.
Yes, it is, but I hardly think that my achievement is humorous. Do you not know how much hard work I've had to put into staying at Berkeley for 37 years?
No.
It's hardly a small feat, I would like you to know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sir.
We're supposed to be doing a serious interview. I demand you to stop laughing. I have no idea what is so funny, but I implore you to stop laughing. Don't you know who I am?
No.
See, the trouble with our society is that we don't pay enough attention to highly esteemed scholars like myself. And of course, you think this is all some sort of joke. I've spent many years looking into the causes of the French Revolution and its effects on modern society. I demand respect. My colleagues at Berkeley never give me this sort of treatment. Everywhere I go, every single lecture that I give in class, they always laugh at me. They laugh at everything I have to say about the French Revolution, everything I have to say about the Bolshevik Revolution, the Boxer Rebellion. I don't see what the humor is in all of these things. These are quite serious subjects. And my scholarship is also a very serious subject. And I fail to see what's so humorous about my career. I'm going to give you one last chance. I'm going to give you one last chance to recompose yourself and stop laughing at my career. I'm about to walk off this entire program. I'm going to count to 3. If you don't stop laughing in 3 seconds, I'm going to leave the program. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm off this program. I'm leaving. Can I help you?
Well, let's report this way. I'm selling tobacco, and I'm growing it myself. I got 3 different flavors. Cherry, vanilla, orange cream, blackberry, and there's another flavor. I don't remember what it was called, but when you smoke it, it makes you cough a lot.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Tyler and Bren Show.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Bren. So, we've had an interesting past couple of months trying to make this episode for y'all. It's actually been quite a disaster. What does that... See, I actually came up with the idea of just saying, you know what, we're just going to call... You know, this is supposed to be episode 7. We're just going to say it's episode 8 to get over the curse of episode 7. We've been trying for about 2 months to make this episode, and something happens that ruins the whole thing. And I actually got pretty upset. Alright, last week he was upset, and I was like, no, I think this is alright. And then this week, we made an episode's worth, and then it just all fell apart. And then I got, real down in the dumps, and he's like, no, it'll be okay. And so, now... we're pretty much out of time for today to record things, but I decided, you know what, I have an idea. Let's do an episode that's mostly us sitting here talking to you.
I mean, it's ironic. Buy this $1,400 gaming PC, runs all these fancy games no problem, but try to run some software, it's like...
Yeah, everything just didn't work out. Alright, so... I'll give y'all the story. So September, this is what we were going to do. In September, we had this plan to make this episode where we have a special guest. Alright? And literally the last minute, our special guest said, I can't be in it. So I show up here Wednesday and I'm like, Tyler, we can't do it. And so it was like the whole episode was just shot down all of a sudden.
Like, he didn't even say hi or anything. He just came in the door. Actually, he just came in. He didn't even knock or anything. He just came in. Tyler, the episode's done. Like, I could have been burgled.
You know, today, I knocked on Tyler's door. And I could have sworn I heard him say, come in. So, I come in, and he's nowhere around. And I think he's in the bathroom or something. He comes out, and I totally scared him. And, he just kind of went, you know. And I was just like, well, you told me to come in. He's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I could have sworn you yelled out something. He's like, I didn't yell anything. I'm like, well, did you say anything? And he's like, no. So
I don't sound like that.
Well, actually, you sound way worse, and I thought I was giving you an improvement. All right. So anyway. So yeah, the whole guest star thing fell through, which is also a good thing because... That's still in the can for one day. It might be 20 years from now for all we know. But it's still in the can for one day. And I've actually improved it a lot. It's going to be a better episode when it does get made. And then, I think Tyler got sick or something. Anyway, so that didn't work out. So then we planned another episode. All right. And we did we got the whole episode edited. And Film Forth would not export the video for some reason.
Do not know why. Look, I mean, I went to college for this stuff.
Yeah, and Tyler, I think Film Forth, isn't the Film Forth logo going to be down there somewhere?
Yes.
See, we're trashing them, and it's just like their logos right there. And I remember back in episode 3, we had technical difficulties, and I actually had to handwrite stuff because I couldn't do captions. I had to handwrite something, and I said something about how we can't do captions. I just thought it was a really poor reflection of Film Forth. They put their logo down there, and we're on there talking about how they suck. Whatever this thing is that we use, it's just like Film Forth's down there in the corner of the screen, like, hey, you're talking about me.
Pretty much middle finger to that.
All right, so that's what kind of got Tyler down the dumps. And then I kind of looked at the episode. I'm like, there's some problems with this episode. I think this is a good time to start all over. So we started all over again. And so that was today. And we filmed a great episode today.
In less than 2 hours.
Nah, it was even less than that. Like, we recorded, like, the whole thing in, like, 30 minutes or something. And it was marvelous. And I was so excited. And then, for some reason, the memory card or something is corrupted. And all that footage, we can't put it on the computer.
Like, we put the memory card in this $1,400 PC. Liquid-cooled, LED lights.
Yeah, it's got these little colorful things that spin on it.
That's called LED lights.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Fancy computer. Like, I had it custom built and everything. Just for this thing.
And it doesn't work.
And literally, I mean, as you've probably noticed, I've been doing live streams. As you can see, it plays just fine on that. But we try to put a simple SD card in there, and it like chokes on its own wires.
Yeah, so that was a failure. And so today was whenever I was like having a big moment of despair. It's like, episode 7 will never come around. That's kind of how I felt about episode 5. Y'all know how much of a disaster that one was. That's kind of an in joke. I think episode 5 is probably better than I think it is. But anyway. So, I kind of decided, Tyler was talking about using his phone here. Because we used to use my phone. And then that got messed up. Which means I started using my camera. And now that memory card's messed up. So then Tyler suggested using his phone. And that's what you see here. So I just kind of thought, you know what? Tyler's right. We need to put something out. And I was against the idea of putting something out there, just for the sake of getting something out there. But
no, I think it was necessary. We don't want to keep our fans waiting too long.
They've been waiting since April.
Shut up.
Which they had only been waiting since March, but they had been waiting for that since September, and they had been waiting for that since the previous September. So, yeah.
Well, I think, the original idea that I had was that me and Bren do a live stream.
Yeah, and I told him that sucked, and he was stupid. You see, this episode we recorded today, there's this bit where I throw something that turned out to be sharp, and I didn't realize it, and it almost hit him in the head. And Tyler was like, that was a sharp object, right? And I was like, no. And he said, he was like, yeah, this is like a blade. You threw it at my head. And I said, whoops. And he said, how were you going to even start explaining that to my wife? And I said, I think what I would tell her is, your husband's an idiot. And make it look like it was all his fault.
I mean, this wasn't just any ordinary utensil. It was a sharp grilling spatula.
Oh yeah, it was a spatula. That's why I didn't know it was a blade. Yeah, I guess I should have clarified that. It was a spatula that turned out to have a jagged edge on it. I didn't notice it.
It had more than one. It had little grooves.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be more attentive. I could have been decapitated right there, right then.
And my shot at fame was gone.
Oh yeah, your shot at fame is all in my hands. Wow, you are screwed.
Well, I keep saying I'm going to make you famous one day, so...
I don't think you would.
Alright, so... We, both of us... Well, in other news, alright, so that's the horrible story about the tragedy of trying to make episode 7. And I'm just cringing about the fact that we're actually going to put... Our episode is going to be us talking about how we couldn't get the episode out.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, see, the further we're going into this, the more I'm hating it. And, I mean, I got allergies really bad right now and everything. I'm just like, why did I choose to do this? Alright, so, I guess in other news, I'll tell y'all a funny story. We had the Renaissance Faire here in Florence recently. Tyler hadn't been in a long time, which we didn't go together. I went by myself, and he went with his family. All right, so I went to the Renaissance Faire, and I visited a fortune teller. Yep. She told me I was stupid. Well, no, not really. But she basically told me that I didn't have a life, and I need to get out more, and I need more friends, and all this kind of stuff. And I texted Tyler all this stuff, and he was like amazed. He was like, wow, that's like spot on, man. I'm like, what do you mean spot on? That's Tyler for you. Tyler, tell them about the way how you made a fool out of yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. That was lovely. So, I love the Renaissance Faire. I love the way people dress. I just like it.
He's there for the food trucks.
Shut up. That was way too... $8 for a corn dog. I'm not paying that. So...
That was a whole paycheck that you spent on corn dogs and turkey legs. You got like a turkey leg in each hand and just gnawing on it.
Are you going to let me tell my story? You're the one that recommended it. Okay, so I am not a fan of dressing up in medieval attire. So I got the bright idea to make a Skyrim reference. And for anybody that plays that or has played it, there's dragon shouts in this game. So my favorite is Unrelenting Force, which the dragon words for it is Fus Ro Da. So I decided to find someone that looked like a knight and scream that at him. So I started off with the first word, didn't get any response, of course. I put the second word in there, still didn't get a response. And so the third word, I put all of it in there and scream it out in the middle of all that. I get no response. After the 10th attempt, yes, I tried that 10 times.
I'm just feeling secondhand embarrassment right now.
Yes.
I feel embarrassed for your family right now.
So, the 10th attempt, and I get a response from a kid. He probably looked 12. And the look I got was probably the most priceless thing I've ever seen in my life.
Give him the look that the kid... Tell him the one reaction you got from everyone.
And he was like, what was that? And so, between the first attempt and the 9th attempt, the whole time my wife is actually walking faster to get away from me. Like, she's embarrassed herself.
I didn't think she could walk any faster than she already does.
So, I mean, since I couldn't dress up, I decided to do my own little fun. Obviously, it failed epically.
Yeah.
So, and I couldn't redeem myself in any way possible.
No. We are way past that at this point in life.
But for all of you who are familiar with Skyrim, I hope you enjoyed that story.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone out there actually does play that other than you.
I mean, I'm sure. Skyrim is the one game that got over 200 Game Awards when it first came out. So I'm pretty sure.
So when was that?
2011.
Oh, I thought it was like 1982.
Oh my God. What do you think I am, old?
Well, you're older than me.
That don't make me old. Age is just a number.
Well, see, I thought you were really old because of the way how you move so slowly, but now I've come to realize it's just all that weight that you got to pull.
Says the guy with the big ego.
Yeah, but at least I deserve it, though. I earned the big ego that I got.
From what? Teasing me?
Well, no, that's too easy. I don't really give myself too much credit for insulting you because you're such an easy target. You know?
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah, so everybody, when they look at you, all they see is, oh, please insult me, everybody.
You're just not funny at all. You're not. You really aren't. I don't care. Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
That wasn't funny, Tyler. It's a comedy show. You're supposed to say funny things.
Well, why are you talking?
See,
all you're doing is insulting me.
Yeah, see, that's the unique thing about our comedy show. It's supposed to be a comedy show, but neither one of us are actually funny. And so
I mean, think about it. When he's trying to be funny, he's either making a fat joke about me or asking if I want a Danish.
A Danish. Yeah. Oh, well.
Which are my favorite snack of all time, and you can't take it away from me.
No, because I don't want you to try to bite my hand. Tyler's all right. Just keep your hands away from his food, and you should be okay.
Yeah, that's why I got banned from the last buffet.
Oh yeah, you've been banned from every restaurant in the land. Well, so I guess we'll take this cheapskate episode to a conclusion, and we bid you farewell.
See you in